Hey everybody, what is going on? Serial Overdrive here, and today we're defending Calypso. Calypso has come under attack by basically some robots were dropped onto Calypso, and we've got to take them out. These guys are just some defenders, but they are all over in a few different teleporters, and this is basically Mindark's latest and greatest event, which basically means they're dropping a bunch of robots to signify spring, and us colonists get to go shoot them. There are no rewards for taking out more robots than the next guy, but they are sort of fun to hunt, and these are pretty good levels, and they're right by teleporters, so this is the perfect time to get those kill challenge. I have one right here. Iron Defender, I think it's 3. I've got to kill 1,800 kill points worth of defenders, which means if I go and take these guys out, if I get enough of them, I'm going to get to kill 1,800 kill points worth, and I'm going to get some bonus skills for my Iron Defender missions, along with my Codex missions. So this is as good of a time as any to go out and do it, and because there's this event going on, it means there's a huge spawn of defenders just here and in a few other places, so it's a good time to get those skills and get those iron challenges sort of out of the way. So you can see here, the numbers going up. It's going to take a while, but it is going up. The other nice thing about this is it's shared loot, so if I wanted to take on like one of the robots that this guy's shooting, no harm, no foul. He can shoot it, I can shoot it, we're sharing the same loot, so we're good to go there. So yeah, basically this is your traditional sort of shared loot event. There's no, I've got to heal up here. These guys are a little bit harder for me to take on, so there is a chance I'm going to die here, especially with these Gen 3s. They hit decently hard. If you're coming out here, you're going to need some decent armor. Obviously, I want to take on one at a time ideally because I can just barely out heal them. So this is not, as far as eco goes, this is not the best way to do things. But yeah, sometimes I just do things wrong because it's more fun that way, right? Like, it's more fun to take out the big mobs. I'm probably going to die. I'm probably going to die here, honestly. Like, I should be killing, I should just kill this thing, or sorry, not kill this thing. I should just heal, but I'm not going to do that. We managed to make it through. So let's, all right. I was like, let's just heal up real quick before I get shot, and he just took my legs right out from under me. But yeah, basically, defender mission, bunch of robots are spawned all over Calypso, and us colonists can go out and shoot them. And by shooting them, you can improve your Codex missions, you can get some skills, and hopefully get some cool loot. So I've been hunting not too many of these just yet. The last video I did on the virus that cannot be named, otherwise YouTube will demonetize me. That one I hunted some of these robots near the end, but this is the first time I'm actually hunting them. This is going to be a 50 PED hunt, by the way, for those of you guys wondering. 50 PEDs, that's what we're going out with, we're hunting with. But yeah, just taking on some robots, seeing what they've got in store for me, and hoping to get some good loot. Yeah, so for those of you guys wondering, any of those virus videos I do, they're all like demonetized by YouTube. Like, that's expected. I don't even bother to monetize them just because it's like, yeah, I don't feel the need to do that. But yeah, they are all demonetized. So people who think it's a cash grab on my part, yeah, there's no cash in it, and the cash that I could grab from even 10,000 views is not that much. If you look at my videos, I would have an idea what 10,000 views can make you, and I can tell you it's not much. So you gotta trust me there. Yeah, let's kill some of these guys. Yeah, you can see they're a little bit more overpowered than ideal for me, but I do like taking on these bigger mobs because there's a chance of better loot. So I have fun with it, and this is a higher level mob that I can actually solo, and I paid a lot of money for this vigilante armor, so I want to get use out of it. I think there's some level 2s that spawn over here or over this way. If I can get some of those, that's going to be a little bit easier for me to take on. So that might be the way for me to go now that I think about this. But we'll make do. We'll make do. So what else is going on in my world? I'm trying. Oh, are we getting? Oh, come on, we're getting double teamed here. Jesus, this is not good. Not good at all. I can take it when it's Atrax or something like that, but these robots are not good. Not good. He's gonna kill. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. All right, that's fine though. We got the kill in. That's what counts. And that's what I say because I'm not good at this. Yeah, we've died a few times here. I've got to be way more careful because the problem is they spawn so close to that turret. I don't want to drag the robots into the turret because if I do that, then the turret's going to kill the robots and not me, and that's not good. That's very bad. But if I go out too far, I get aggroed by robots. So I've got to play the odds here a little bit better, I guess. Yeah, that's on me. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. This is south of Minneapolis, by the way. That's this spawn right here. But there's some other. If you look at the announcement, you're gonna find some actually like pretty decent spots that you can go hunt these guys. So yeah, if you're a new player, there's spots for you to hunt them. If you've got more of this armor that I've got, this Vigilante, I think this has 6A on it right now. Yeah, it does. It does have 6A on it. So this is Vigilante 6A. This is some higher level armor. So if you got a set like this, you're going to be able to do just fine probably against these defenders, as long as you sort of pick and choose the mobs and don't try and take on 2 at once like I did right there. It's annoying that they have this house right here. It really gets in the way. I'm sorry, whoever owns it, like, I'm sure you've got a legit house here, but it really does get in the way. This thing's probably going to get hit by the turret, but let's just see. Ooh. They might have turned the turret off for this event, to be honest, because it's like that turret's like just right over there. It should. I think that it would shoot this guy, but it didn't. That's good though. I like that. That makes it a little bit easier for me. And he. Oh come on, really? He crit hits me. See, that's rough. When you get crit hit, like there's nothing you can do about that. That's just a hard hit. There's not much I can do but pray that it doesn't kill me. And this time it didn't, luckily. What? Who killed me that time? I'm not getting lucky here, folks. Usually I do better than this. I don't even know what robot shot me. It's just like one looked over, saw me, and decided to take a pot shot and made contact. So there, I've died 3 times in the past 6 minutes. That's actually probably a record for one of my videos. Not the best. It's really thrown off what I'm talking about here, because I don't even know if I got through it. This is a 50 PD hunt. We're hunting robots, and we're hoping that we're going to get a global or some cool loot. Otherwise, we're going to add everything up at the end and just see where we're standing. Most of my ammo is being burned. The decay is not going to be too high. I'm using a limited amplifier, but that limited amplifier is not all decay. A lot of it's ammo burn that's using. Same with the gun. So that decay is very minimal. The only thing that's really going to affect this is going to be ammo burn. So at the end of this run, if we've got more than 50 PEDs, we're doing okay. If we've got less, then we're not doing too hot. But it's a lot better than previous runs, because when I use an A203, all that burn is on the amplifier, because it's an unlimited amplifier. So it doesn't really matter that much if I burn the ammo through my gun, through my amplifier, if my amplifier just decays by TT value, because I can just repair it. When you can't repair it, it's a lot worse. So yeah, I didn't have the, oh, actually, let's see. This guy moved over. I'm going to just take his spot right here. There was a green dot here before. I didn't want to take his spot, but he actually had a way better spot than me as far as taking defenders go. So I'm just going to move over and take his little spot here. Now we should be good to go. As long as I don't get crit hit, I should be fine. We can walk back a little bit too. The thing with robots is, since they're shooting you, like right off the bat, you get like 1 hit on them and they get 1 hit on you. And that makes it a lot harder. You need armor that can take a little bit more damage than most armors. But yeah, you can see the loot here actually is not too bad. So it's gonna pay for itself, I think. Because yeah, it's probably taking me less than 20 shots to kill these guys, and it seems like we've gotten a good amount of loot. That's like 4 PDs, 5 PD loots, and that's sort of what you look for. If you get something like that, that's not too bad. And that's not quite what we're looking for, but it'll work. So yeah, I have just a little bit of range on this guy before he's attacking me, and there you can see fires away. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to kill these guys without too much trouble now that I've got a better spot. Of course, if he crits me, I'm like screwed no matter what. That's, name of the game, right? So you've always got to remember anytime you're hunting. All it takes is 1 critical hit, and then you got your healing device out and you're praying. Nothing you can do about that, though. Let's take on some more. These are all Gen 3s, for those of you guys wondering, so they do hit pretty hard. There's some Gen 2s and stuff like that over here. Like, you can see one right out here. So if you really don't have, 6-8, you can probably come here and still like try to pick and choose your mobs and get some that aren't too bad. Or if you don't want to heal, because this is the thing, I'm wasting a ton of PDs just by healing. But again, like, some of this is for fun. A lot of people think like I'm all about eco. The only time I'm all about eco is when I say I'm all about eco, right? Like, otherwise sometimes it's just about coming out and killing some really good mobs. I've been having a great time too playing Call of Duty Warzone, so I haven't been grinding too much in Entropia Universe, so I don't mind spending a few extra PDs here and there just to hunt cooler stuff when I am online. Usually that's how it works for me, right? Like, if I'm playing another game I'm really into that game. I'm not gonna be playing Entropia Universe that much. So when I do play Entropia Universe, I'm like, oh, let's go big. Let's do some cool stuff, right? Like let's do a thing, rather than when I'm really grinding Entropia Universe. And it's like, wow, I've only got 50 PDs for this week. I need to really make that count. Whereas here, it's like, wow, I've got 50 PDs for the week, and I'm probably gonna spend 30 minutes playing the game, so I can sort of do whatever I want because I'm not gonna burn through those PDs. So yeah, I got a little bit of an advantage there. Otherwise, what else is going on? Oh, well, recently, I'm not sure if I'll make a video on this or not. Recently, I had the genius idea, and don't do this because I'm going to tell you why I failed. I had the genius idea to go out and buy some ancient Greece shares. And my assumption was that I'd be able to sell those ancient Greece shares because nowhere on the website is it actually called out that you can't sell ancient Greece shares until MindArc sells all of their shares. But that is the case. I did not know that. I bought like one share. I tested it out. It looked like, oh, I got some daily hunting. I didn't even know I had a daily hunting challenge. Cool. But yeah, it looked completely cool. It looked like I went to, so here's what I did. I went here, right? I bought the shares. I went to the Entropia exchange, and I'm like, all right, let's try and sell some shares to make sure they're sellable. And I went through, click sell right here. This popped up. I'm like, all right, let's just sell that one share that I bought. It looked good. I'm like, okay, I don't actually want to sell that share, so I didn't bother selling it. Then I went and bought more deeds, and my whole assumption, my whole game plan was basically make some PDs off that initial hype on Greece, on like ancient Greece, and then I can just sell those deeds at a small loss, undercut MindArc, and I'll make a little bit of money. They'll get some initial sales. Like everybody's gonna be happy because it's better for them if I spend the PDs and drop the numbers of shares out there than it is if no one buys them, right? Like even if I sell later at a lower price, possibly undercutting them, maybe the fact that there's a little more scarcity of the deeds is gonna drive some people to buy them. It's good for everyone, I was thinking. And they never called out that you could not sell the deeds. So I'm like, yeah, I'll worst case scenario, I made a bad call. I get a few less PDs, and I just ditch the deeds and lose, 10 PDs out of 100 deeds or something like that. That's what I was thinking, right? I thought I had a genius idea. Sort of talking about it, and then Bayrock's like, yeah, those aren't sellable. And I right away, like I go right to the site and I look at it. I'm searching through the site, and I'm like, nowhere does it say these deeds aren't sellable. These deeds are definitely sellable. Like at the time I wasn't by my computer, so I'm just like, I like panicked a little bit. I went on and looked because I put my whole PD card into it, and I'm like, all right, man, I've got some cool videos I want to make. I want to make a going big on Club Never Die video. Like, I can't do that now. Like, I was a little panicked. Okay, so I looked it up, and nowhere on there did it say that. So I'm like, all right, I think we're good. So I was a little more relaxed, but still sort of like, I could have gotten. I was in the back of my head. I knew like there's that possibility that I sort of got screwed over. So in the back of my head, I'm like, this might have happened, but I was just hoping it didn't. Right? I'm like, all right, there's no way they do that to me, right? Like I'm okay. I'm good. Yeah, I logged in. First thing I tried to do, because I'm like, I'm happy with the returns that I got off my ancient Greece shares. But I don't want to keep those shares until they can fully pay off or they've fully been sold or anything like that, because I don't have that much faith in them. So yeah, I got on and I'm like, all right, just for my own sanity, let's try this. So I go here, go to the deeds, click sell, and I say, all right, let's sell one deed at the low price of $9.99. And at this point, I'm still like hoping that this is gonna work, and I'll just lose like a couple PECs trying this out, and I'll be able to sleep easy. Nope, it's been disabled. Without telling anyone, MindArc has disabled the ability to sell ancient Greece shares, leaving me and maybe many others sort of screwed over here, because usually it's called out in an announcement, and it was not this time. It was not called out in an announcement whatsoever, and I completely got blindsided by it. Like I'm still a little bit like miffed about it, but the fact that I'm sort of hardcore into Warzone really helps, because it's not like those PDs were something that I was looking forward to spending. It was just, they were sitting there, so I'm like, all right, at least that's something. But yeah, it was definitely not what I wanted to see. It was definitely not something that made me nice and happy inside, but it is what it is. It happens, right? We can go, actually no, we can't go a little bit longer on this. I'm going to call this 50 PDs. We're going to go and see what we did. sort of total everything up, right? But yeah, I was a little miffed about this. I was gonna make a whole video about like, did I get scammed by Entropia Universe and Arcadia and all that, but in the end, I figure I'll just bring it up here. I'll throw it in the video title, and you know, you guys can do what you will with that. But yeah, just a mistake that I made on my part. I ended up losing about 1,000 PEDs that are just probably locked up, and honestly, I probably lost 500 PEDs on that call at least, I'd say, because the deeds. It seems like, I mean, you know, there's nothing Entropia Universe could have done about this. Like, the economy crashed at a bad time for, well, there's never a good time, right? But like, yeah, these 691,000 deeds have not sold. Like, these things aren't selling at all. So like, we're all, anyone who bought these at this point is sort of up shit creek. And yeah, I thought I was smart enough. I thought I was doing a nice thing. I was gonna be able to undercut the price and get a nice sale. But it turns out that I trusted. I don't know. I don't know if it's even my fault. Like, it might be my fault, right? Some of you guys are probably gonna be like, of course that's a thing. But when I bought in the past, when I bought CLDs and Arcadia deeds like on release, I'm pretty sure that they were sellable like right away. So yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, honestly, and it's not what I wanted to see, but you know, it is what it is. And again, it's 500 PDs. It's not the end of the world for me. It's not, you know, not even that big of a deal. It's just annoying that I sort of got caught up in it. I was really thinking like I outsmarted everybody there, and then just got sort of screwed over. Maybe I'm just crying because I got outsmarted. Who knows? You guys post your comments. Let me know what you think. Some of you guys probably just hate me and you're happy I lost money, but you know, if you're not in that category, let me know. Do you think like what I did was unreasonable and I deserve it, or yeah, just let me know. So yeah, on that hunt, we basically are going to be returning with about 39 PEDs in returns, which means we lost 11 PEDs on that hunt, or roughly like 22%. Again, like everybody says, these are small value hunts. Actually, let's throw in the armor here. All right, so yeah, we lost probably like more like 13 to 14 PEDs, or PED. So yeah, that's not quite what I wanted, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, let me know down below in the comments. Do you think I got tricked? Do you think I deserved it? Do you think this was, yeah, let me know down below what you think in the comments. I thought I'd share that with you guys, get your opinions. And again, this isn't a big deal. It's not the end of the world. I'm not, you know, worried about it. It's just one of those things, like when it happened, it was a bit of a bummer, I've got to admit. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Also, there's a possibility, there's like a third possibility. Mindark didn't say anything in the release, and it's just a bug, and it's going to get fixed at some point, and then, you know, in a week, I'll be able to sell my deeds and undercut them by 1 PEC and make some money. Now that they know I'm going to do that, they're probably just not going to do it, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, let me know down below in the comments what you think. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you do have any questions, comments, or anything like that unrelated to what I just said, feel free to post them down below. If you can hit that like button, it helps me out. If you can hit that subscribe button, helps me out even more. And if you, yeah, there's nothing else you guys can do for me. So we're you know, just all you gotta do is hit that button. It's one click. That's all it is. Just clickety click. And yeah, that's about as much pushing as I'm going to do with that. So thank you for watching, and until next time, peace.